Hi Aries, this is going to be your reading for the end of February. It is good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Aries. It's a general reading though, not a personal reading, so it won't resonate with all of you. Check your other placements, your Rising, Moon, or Venus on this channel. You could find messages there as well, or instead, Aries, if you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my website is down in the description below this video. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Subscribe, hit the bell. When you hit the bell, you know when I read for your sign. Of course, I read for you every week. Right now, it's Soma Chandra Aries. Aries, it looks like you're kind of going through something tough, but I feel like that you're at a very pivotal moment. I feel as though you guys have reached a little bit of an impasse here, and you're feeling somewhat despondent, but whatever you've been through has led you to this very moment, Aries. And I think that you're meant to go on a quest to find your higher purpose and your destiny at this time. I just think you're feeling a little introverted. And I think that if you reclaim some power and shift your perspective and hear the angel of the divine calling you, you will begin to bring some parts of your life into balance that will put you on a new journey. But I think it's going to come with a level of acceptance. So what came out of, I do not remember the name of this oracle deck. It looks like this. Oh, it's the chakra deck, the chakra oracle deck. Despondence, quest, destiny. But the challenge for you is acceptance. So I think that you're feeling a little despondent right now. And again, at the bottom of the deck, I had impasse. What's underneath here? Expansion in reverse. So things aren't expanding right now. Maybe work, relationship, personal passionate pursuits are at a bit of an impasse, and you're feeling despondent. You may also feel like other people have things in their life that you don't. That's just your perception. And I think it's causing you to realize that you have to go on a quest, even like a personal spiritual quest, to find your destiny. This despondence is going to drive you crazy. I know it's driving you crazy. Aries are the most enthusiastic people I have ever met. Like Aries and Gemini, you guys are like, boom, you're fireworks. So when this all came out, I was like, this is unusual for Aries. They're just going through a tough time. Whatever you're going through now, Aries, it's meant to sort of push you to look for more outside of yourself. But it will require a level of acceptance of things that you can't change. And I like it in this deck, like this chick is sitting here thinking, I want to be more than what I am right now. I want my slice of the pie and my slice of life. And I want to be more than just, my life is a bowl of cherries, and I feel like I'm not getting the sweetest cherry here. You can choose to just accept the despondence, or accept the things you can't change, Aries, and go on a quest to find the yin and yang within yourself. Some of you are looking for a guide, a teacher, or a mentor even. The advice moving into the end of this month and then even into March, this will be like a buildup to your solar return and your season. Because the sun's at the bottom of the deck, you will have clarity. I feel very strongly, Aries, that you will find this happiness and this sun by your season, by Aries season. I can feel it. But right now, your guides have some advice for you. You're never alone. Panther spirit, reclaim your power. And Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle. Right now, I know that you're feeling somewhat alone. Your guides are saying to you, if you're feeling this way, we acknowledge you. We know this. You can call upon us and talk to us. We're always with you. Find those that are there to support you in your life. If there are none around you, seek out your tribe. It's definitely time to get yourself back at the top of the food chain. Panthers are highly intuitive, stealthy creatures. They're like the deadly assassin at night. They reclaim their power. Something has been making you feel alone and powerless, making you believe you cannot overcome an obstacle or a challenge. I'm actually going to read Rhino Spirit to you, or actually no, I'll read Panther Spirit to you. This is the power animal. These are powerful animals. Rhinos and panthers are at the top of their game and their chain, you know. They are revered and feared, powerful creatures. That is your energy. And these otters are fun and playful. It's definitely time to recapture that for yourself. Yeah, I'm definitely going to read Panther to you. So I feel like this is all you. I do have a Queen of Swords showing up here. There may be someone in your life or this is a part of your own chart speaking to you. Like maybe you have a rising moon or Venus air sign, in particular Libra, maybe. You may have someone in your life trying to give you advice this week, or just a part of you wanting to create boundaries. So the first, I was meaning to read all in the upright, and your guides flipped some of the cards in reverse all on their own. I was shocked by that. I was like, okay, the Aries guides are taking over. Three of Pentacles in reverse. I clarified it with the Three of Cups, the Queen of Cups in the upright, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So I think you feel as though you're not getting along well with others right now. You feel as though there's some disharmony, maybe some apathy in the environment. Maybe you're feeling like you have to work alone right now. There's this Three of Cups here and the Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups looks sad, like everyone's over here having fun. And she has her cup of love to give, but she's sitting down. She's not in the fun. She looks like she's drinking alone. Maybe you're out with friends, but you feel sort of, when I saw this, I heard odd man out. You feel like the odd man out. You might be out having fun, and your emotional intuition is heightened right now. Emotionally intelligent, emotionally mature, very intuitive, very loving, but maybe a little sad. This might have to do with family, a family dynamic. This could also be a struggling marriage. I just feel like she's not part of the fun here. Like she's here with everybody, but it's not feeling congruent. It's not coming together. And there's a lacking in stability as well. This could also be with work too, Aries, where you love your coworkers and you're a ringleader and you get along great. There's a lot of love, but it's like, it's great when it's like happy hour or in the lunchroom, but when it comes to bringing it to the table for stability in the Pentacle realm, people aren't getting it together. So you might really have to take more of a lead. You're going to have to maybe be more the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Like you can possibly, some of you are generous and loving to a fault. And it might be decreasing productivity for you as well if that's happening in your environment or in your family. It's just like, oh, she looks alone here. She looks sad. Two of Pentacles is your next action. That's the recent past leading up to this point. Two of Pentacles, it's like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Well, you're trying to handle life practically. I think you guys are very busy. I think you're ignoring your emotions, though, to a degree, and you've got your balls in the air. You're juggling a lot. Well, if I do it this way, this will happen. If I do it this way, this will happen. This Queen of Cups could be a person around you. But I really wanted to focus in on you guys. I'm trying to push out cross watchers, and I'm trying to interpret my readings as more than just love readings because I want you guys to grow. So I feel like this is you like, I'm not sure what to do here. What's my next move and how can I make it work? It's like, what's going to practically work best for me? Some of you might even be worried about finances and resources. The Chariot in reverse, Cancer energy, the Star, Aquarius, but the Four of Cups. So I feel as though here's that quest and destiny together. The Star is a renewal, a sense of healing and hope and purpose and faith, popularity, feeling good about yourself, finding your true north. But I think that you're trying to figure that out. Like, what is my true north? What is my destiny? What quest will take me to my higher self? What's my dream job, my dream life? You go out at night, I think it's almost like you're being called to wish on a star, like you're longing for something, but I think with the Four of Cups, you're not sure what that is. And you're having a hard time with forward motion. This is where we have a hard time believing that we can overcome an obstacle and a challenge. Something is somewhat overwhelming to you. I think you want freedom. I think you want healing. The Star is here for you, calling to you. But I think I don't get the sense that the GPS of your soul is turned off. It's that you're having a hard time calibrating it and forward motion. There may also be somewhere that you want to move towards, a destination, emotionally, spiritually, in the 3D, literally. But at the end of the month, it's just maybe a matter of timing. Maybe you are without a vehicle. Maybe you cannot move forward at this time. And you feel this calling, but I think you're just emotionally reevaluating it and trying to figure out what it is and how to get there. There's 3 cups in front of him. No, those aren't really doing it for me. Here's someone handing you a cup. I don't know that I want that cup either. I feel like it's almost like the divine is kind of trying to hand you this idea, this emotion, this fourth cup to bring the emotional stability. But you're kind of wondering, oh, I don't know what's right for me. Maybe the grass is greener on the other side. I have hope. I have this dream. I just don't know how to get there. And I think you're feeling a little overwhelmed, possibly just emotionally reevaluating, feeling a little bit like an outsider here. You are feeling emotional, but there's this lacking in stability for you, possibly in your own karmic empire. The next action, need to know, or advice, Aries, is the Queen of Swords. And I clarified it. I'm like, why is the Queen of Swords here? Strength in reverse, the Magician. There you are, Aries, and Justice. All major arcana, very powerful cards. You have a lot of major arcana here. I have the Moon and the Hermit, the Sun, and Judgment. So you guys are going through major important things like all at once. I'm like, well, this is a lot. This is a lot. Your guides are saying to you, it's important to be the Queen of Swords right now. It's important to have very clear boundaries and directly communicate with those around you at this time. Be independent. Bring unbiased judgment onto the table here. Don't allow your emotions to influence you at this time. You may really, really need to be direct with others. Conversely, this could be a person around you that wants something from you. If there's a person around you that wants something from you, I don't think you feel as though you can manifest with them and bring something into balance with them. As a matter of fact, I think the whole thing drained you. But your guides are saying it's time to be direct. It's time to hold the sword of discernment. It's time to come up with some good solutions. And I think that you do feel drained and a lacking in vitality right now. Don't let ego, pride, or raw emotions or feelings of inadequacy hold you back. If you're drained and tired, a situation around you might be draining you. Get some rest. It could even be affecting your health. And with the Magician in reverse, I think you're having a hard time believing you can be the single catalyst for change at this time. You may feel like you lack a plan. You may feel like you have these really great talents and abilities that are being underutilized and untapped. It's time for you to believe that you can be the single catalyst for change. It's time to get a plan together. I see that there's this ability to manifest here. I get the feeling that you need to be very direct with yourself. I feel like this Queen of Swords is a part of you, like, we can figure this out and we can do this. I think with Justice in reverse, there's some things out of balance in your life that need to be brought into balance. Be honest with yourself and be accountable. Don't play the blame game. Try not to blame anyone else around you for any imbalances in your life. Take accountability. Justice in reverse can sometimes be an avoidance of bringing something into balance. I don't think that this is a laziness in you. I've never met a lazy Aries, actually. You guys are filled with energy. I think you're drained, and I think you might be lacking in confidence and just a plan. You might just need to emotionally reevaluate it and figure it out a little bit longer. Finding your higher purpose and going on that quest to find your destiny is an overwhelming spiritual moment. I was surprised the Tower didn't come out. And I think you're just going to have to think about it for a while. When Justice comes in reverse, you see the imbalances and you begin to learn some lessons of independence. Don't be avoidant. Just make your plan. Be direct and make your plan. I think it's just because you're feeling kind of alone. It's a time to reclaim your power and overcome the obstacles. The final outcome is the Queen of Wands in reverse. Here you are, Aries. I clarified it with the Four of Pentacles, the Moon in reverse, the Hermit in reverse. Okay, with these fours coming out, the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles are the tough fours. This is where we kind of mope and we don't know what we want. And the Four of Pentacles is where we hold back and we hold on. We won't let go of something. We're almost afraid to lose something. He's almost afraid to lose something here. So taking a conservative approach financially will definitely help you in the Pentacle realm. So that's a good thing. Try to let go of things that no longer serve you. It's okay to have a scarcity mindset and to feel, if you feel as though you need to control your foundation right now, that's okay. But I see a lot of repressed emotion here for you and even some sadness, very withdrawn right now. I think you're facing repressed emotions and allowing them to come and bubble to the surface. I think you felt kind of dormant for a while here with the Hermit in reverse. With these cards, watch out for depression, denial, some avoidance of bringing something into balance. I think all it is that you feel as though your wings are clipped to some degree. I think you feel a strong emotional obligation to something, but I think that it might be at your expense, which is why your advice is to be the Queen of Swords, because here you are as the Queen of Wands. I feel like the Queen of Wands in reverse is just about one of the most important lessons a person can learn. This is where we begin, if we feel as though we've lost our sense of self, the Queen of Wands comes in reverse to remind us, hey, focus right now on your feelings of introversion. Is it because you're lacking in confidence? Have respect for yourself. Work on your own confidence. It's okay to be introverted. If you don't feel like you can be the most magnetic, charming person in the room, that's okay. The Queen of Wands is sometimes a leader and attracts a lot of attention. I see that you're feeling a little introverted right now. It's definitely okay to spend some time alone, getting back into your fire energy, reestablishing your sense of self. And I was like, okay, I think they're kind of clearly at the impasse here, having a hard time accepting the status quo. I think acceptance for you guys, I looked at this card a long time and held my crystal and listened. And I heard two things, Aries. There are some things that you simply have to accept and let go of so that you can get out of this funk that you're in. But there's also some things that you need to stop accepting, because the minute you just stop accepting the status quo, you'll get out of the despondence and you'll realize, I can overcome these obstacles and challenges. I was like, well, what's going on further? Give me advice and show me what's going on further. And I got the Five of Cups, the Page of Wands in reverse, Judgment. I clarified Judgment, the angel of the divine blowing its horn at you, trying to get your attention about something, Aries, to wake you up. And like, you can't ignore the calling. I was like, what is Judgment about? The Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. So for some of you, this is about work, your life, your daily routine, what you put your time and energy into every day, developing a skill, and thinking about the future. So your advice moving into the end of the month here is, there are things that have disappointed you. Feel your feelings. This is about regret and feeling as though we failed, some disappointment, and some pessimism. Forgive yourself for anything that you regret or you feel as though you failed at or that's disappointed you. It was just a personal setback. You can move on. It's time to go on a little bit of a spiritual journey here. The Page of Wands in reverse has a hard time with communication, has a hard time finding inspiration. He wants to be free-spirited. He wants to step outside every day and think the world is my oyster and it's filled with limitless potential. Right now, your guides are saying, redirect your energy, go on a spiritual path, face your self-limiting beliefs, and redirect inwards to find what inspires you. Because I see some frustration and a lack of passion. And not a disinterest, but kind of some boredom and feeling kind of stuck. If you forgive yourself and get over the sadness here, I think, oh, I see what it is. There's 3 cups here that have spilled. I think that you have this friendship or a circle around you, but you're really wanting these 2 cups. This might be a find me somebody to love kind of thing. You may just have to get up and join those that are here for you. Maybe you've lost this circle here as well, and it might be time you're feeling somewhat introverted, but your guides are saying all of this has happened to give you a moment to realize that you're at a crossroads and you need to hear your angel trying to wake you up, to have an inner knowing in order to move forward towards an ascension. And it might be about what you do for career, what you put your time and energy into, and the future. Your guides are saying it's time to get busy and get productive, and it's time to face north and face the future. Turn your back on what no longer serves you and look towards the future and examine the full growth potential of your own life. Yeah, very much so. But more than anything, Aries, it's so much time to claim your own personal power. I really love what Panther Spirit has to say. I'm going to find it for you guys. Yeah, here it is. This is good. Just listen to my voice and meditate on this. It takes courage to face challenges right now. Panther Spirit is here to say that you are braver than you think. Now is the time to take a risk and step into a different aspect of your being, one that you have not been in before. Speak as if you have never spoken before. Act as if you have always dreamed you might have the courage to act. Love fearlessly and fully, and expect to feel the adrenaline rush. As you are initiated into a new, braver, bolder self, Panther Spirit says the time for dreaming about what you want to do is giving way to the first courageous act towards claiming your Panther Spirit and power. Your new identity may feel strange at first, but you have what it takes, and your soul wants this. Be bold. Be bold, Aries. I can see that you're just struggling with it right now. Like, oh, can I do this? I don't know. I don't know. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Are you kidding? You are my manifestors. You've got what it takes. You've got what it takes. I just think you need to accept some... I don't think you guys are blaming anybody else for something. I think you're having a hard time seeing your own role and in the imbalances in your life. And when you do, I think they just make you feel bad. They're saying, try to work through these feelings, get past that. It will take you strength to move forward. You can bring anything that's out of balance in your life back into balance if you're courageous, if you're confident, and if you have a plan. You are the planner. You are the magician. You can manifest this. You've got this. It'll feel weird at first, but you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. You're not alone. I'm with you, and so is your tribe, and so are your spirit guides. You can overcome these challenges. Yeah. All right, Aries, that's your reading for the end of February. I was so touched by this. I'm going to send some Reiki vibes for you guys out there. I'm really feeling you right now. I hope this helps you. I'm always listening to the universe for you, my dear Aries. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.